I skip training, and these videos are accountability for me as much as they are sharing my journey with everyone else. And the reason I skipped my training day today is because after talking with a few people, there is the opportunity to go to judo on a Wednesday after trampoline, Friday in the morning, Friday after trampoline, and then the Saturdays which I've been going to. So there's the possibility that I might do some sort of judo tomorrow, then potentially 2 1 hour sessions on Friday before and after trampoline. And so, what I want to do is make sure my body is fully recovered from yesterday. I feel fine. I've got a little bit of ache in my quads. So, actually, even though my arms were absolutely dead yesterday, my legs are the ones that hurt the most. And I think that's where the shaking came from, probably my quads. Keeping my legs straight while doing the leg lifts, smack myself in the eye. Happens when you're blind, you can't see it coming. Um, yeah, so I haven't done the workout today because I think we're going to do the other workouts, the other stuff tomorrow. Well, potentially tomorrow and then Friday. What I do find interesting though, while I'm going through this, planning out how many sessions I do, is if I go on Friday and I do a session in the morning, should I focus on something in specific and then see if I can apply that later on, or do I work on stuff in the morning and then just join in afterwards? Um, and finding like I haven't been an athlete, a participant of sport for what 12 years, about ish. Actually, no, tell a lie. Probably 8 years, but the why I said 12 because I didn't know what I was doing. Like I knew what I was doing at the last when I was training for trampoline. I knew what I was doing. I was turning up and like I do the sessions. It was pretty repetitive, which is why I actually stopped competing in trampoline 'cause it's so boring. Um, but yeah, so I'd probably say like a student for 12 years because I'm now at a point where I'm like I could learn a lot of different things in this sport. I've been a student in various other things, like I learned sign language in a couple of years. But I'm now, like I say, at a point where I'm thinking, what do I want to do? And the reason I'm thinking about this is because when I go to a session, yes, I can do the moves, but the question is, okay, we're going to do this move now. Do I want to do this move with a bigger person, with a smaller person? Do I want to do it with left hand, with right hand? Ideally, you have variations, so you're working with lots of different people. But this isn't something I've ever had to think about because I've never been in a combat sport before. It's always been I'm on the trampoline, I'm doing my thing. Or we're playing football or handball or loads of other various other sports. And there's so much dynamics going on that it's just we're going to do an attack drill or we're going to do a defense drill and that's it. Whereas at the moment, from my experiences with judo, it's a technique based drill that we do. And I feel like some of the techniques that I've seen watching videos, I don't want to do because it's either too complicated, I don't have the strength to do it from what I've seen, and the other, depending on who I'm against, of course, if I'm against like a 40 kilo person, then I could probably lift them over. Um, but if I'm against a 100 kilo person, I'm trying to lift them over me and I get it wrong, it's going to hurt them, it's going to hurt me. It's just not going to be a fun day. So there are some techniques that I'm looking at going, no, beyond me. Other techniques where I'm looking at going, I don't think I want to do that one at the moment or right now. And there are some things that I'm getting experience doing certain moves, and I feel like I want to practice those, but in a more varied environment. Like I'm not going to show the video on any. I'm not going to show the recording on any of these videos until I've actually got proof, evident, until I've spoken to the person to say that I can put it on YouTube. Um, but I got a red belt down doing a skill, but as I mentioned before, I did the skill, but it felt too easy. It felt like they kind of lined themselves up for it, and I want to try and practice doing that in other situations, but not so fixed because the fixed scenario feels too staged. And I want to be able to detect the opportunity to actually execute that skill rather than me just knowing, okay, I'm going to do this thing now and just trying to fight it. I was talking with a black belt earlier today at trampoline because he comes to trampoline, and he was saying that it's interesting watching a lot of novices because they all, when they learn this new thing, this first thing, which is the one that I was doing. I can't remember what it's called. I will learn the names eventually. But you'll see the two of them kind of fight to do the same skill because it's the one that they know. And I don't want to be, yes, it's the one thing I know, so I just wait for that to line up. I want a couple of other movements in there, but I want to know when to do it and when not to do it. At the moment, I don't have a when not to do it. It's just, let's just try and get there every time. It's when the person is basically next to you and you sweep their closest leg. So if they're on this side, I sweep my right leg. That's how I did it last time, but I think I'm going to go this side and sweep it with my left leg because we're going to try and do it left-handed this week to see how that feels. And yeah, so working on, like, I don't know, I'm going to have to talk to the sensei, coach, I don't know what they're called. I should probably find out. The person in charge, if I can just go and practice my own thing, I am going to see if I can record the sessions. So hopefully I can get like a recording of me doing stuff, probably put it like this, and then just me doing whatever it is in the background. So I'm hoping to record some sessions to get some feedback there. But yes, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one on working out how to train the stuff I want to train, but also follow the coach's guidance. Yeah, I'm going to have a conversation. I think it's a conversation I'm going to have. But yeah, I skipped my training because there's going to be potentially 4 training sessions this week of judo.